let there be light, because I mean, I could possibly turn, whoa, that's like really, really bright. Maybe not so much of it. Let me try this light. That's a little bit better. Okay, so this is going to be for the sign Aquarius, and I'm going to go ahead and start with your oracle. I've already shuffled and cut the deck, so we're just going to jump right in. I am here at Urban Air once again with my kids. They were begging me to come, so we went to a festival downtown, and then now we came here. I'm sorry, I was so thirsty. Me and my oldest daughter, after this, may go to the Great Escape, which it's year-round, but they have different rooms. Like they have like you have 60 minutes to get out of this room with all their with all their little secrets that you have to you have to figure it out, and you work with other people too that have signed up for it. But I think she's old enough now, and I think she will enjoy it, so it'd be neat. Let's get started with your oracle. What do you want Aquarius to know at this time? All right, let's see. Okay, the first card we have is Worth for Aquarius. It says you're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Okay, that was a good message. What else do we need to see for Aquarius? It says, pay attention. It says, you're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that, hi guys, and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. So we have worth and pay attention, okay? Hey everyone, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? What else do we have for Aquarius? We have pivot. It says sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot in just a little bit? Interesting. Let's see what else. Good. I'm glad you're doing blessed. Let's see what else we have for Aquarius. We have celebrate. It says you're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishments. No matter how big or small, do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. So far we have worth, pay attention, pivot, celebrate, and what else do we have? We have jump in. It says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. And I'm gonna pull one more and then we'll get into the tarot. What else does Aquarius? Okay, so we have protect. It says, you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. And at the bottom of the deck, we have reassess. Oops. It says, you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what do not. It's time for some life cleanup. All right, so reassess. And choice is at the bottom, so maybe reassessing your choices as well. Okay, that was the oracle for Aquarius. Now we're gonna dive into some tarot. Hey guys, I'm so glad y'all are here. Okay, what does the tarot have to say for Aquarius? I'm so thirsty. Okay, I've already shuffled. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about achievements, having recognition, and being in the spotlight. So let's see, I'm doing Aquarius right now. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? Doesn't want to come out. All right, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. This means you're moving forward and you're letting go of grief and you're healing at this time. So you're taking some sort of initiative towards your higher purpose. And even though things may seem a little out of whack or a little indifferent right now, it's saying that you're letting go of certain things that are holding you back, and you're healing yourself right now. Okay, I have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom in the upright, so that could mean this could have something to do with some sort of finances or something like that. Okay, what else is going on with Aquarius? Man, they do not want to, excuse me, I don't have a napkin. They do not want to come out right now. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So, you could either you could be experiencing this, someone being selfish, maybe taking your kindness for weakness. You may feel like you're in a one-sided relationships, as if your efforts don't really matter, and nor your opinions. Or this could be you. Either one. I'm also getting like someone feeling entitled, like to your things or something like that. So we have moving forward and letting go of grief and healing when it comes to some sort of selfishness, taking kindness for weakness, and being one-sided in a relationship, moving forward, moving past these things. Okay, what else do we have? The Page of Wands is at the bottom. I see you have good news coming in. bright ideas. This would be a time that you would want to rush in head first. Okay, what else is going on for Aquarius? That's instruction card. So maybe, I don't know, because that was in the reverse, the instruction card, and it was the three cards, the past, present, and future. Okay. What's going on with Aquarius right now, Spirit? Another instruction card came out. That's 2 at one time. But it's labeled as the cheat sheet. Okay. What else is going on with Aquarius at this time? Whoa, that just flung out. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. Just like I said, you were freeing yourself from feeling kind of like trapped or something like that. So you're moving forward and you're letting go of grief and healing at this time when it comes to some sort of selfishness or abuse of one's kindness and the one-sidedness in a relationship. This has had you feeling trapped, maybe like blinded to the truth and self-limiting. So moving forward, letting go of grief and healing from some sort of selfishness, taking kindness for weakness, and being in a one-sided relationships where I guess someone's efforts aren't being recognized. And if this is a relationship, then you would definitely be feeling trapped. But this is like a self-limiting trap. Maybe, maybe not, because she is handcuffed to the Swords. Maybe being blinded to the truth. I don't know, let's see. Tell me more, Spirit, about this 8 of Swords. The 2 of Cups. So yes, with some sort of relationship. Okay, so you were feeling trapped and as if you're feeling trapped in some sort of relationship where there's a lot of selfishness. And like I said, take it however it resonates. This can either be you or them. And someone taking your kindness for weakness, and it's saying it being a one-sided relationship. So, of course, you found yourself feeling trapped within the situation. Maybe blinded to the truth. And I was wondering if this was for a relationship. And then the 2 of Cups comes out. So it says mutual respect, love, and equality. So yes, when it comes to some sort of relationship, you feel like this person is not, like y'all are not equally yoked, or the relationship is not equally yoked, or the foundation that the relationship stands upon is not equally yoked. You also feel lack of recognition of your efforts, and you could possibly you could possibly find yourself creating these self-limiting beliefs. Tell me more about Aquarius. Okay, we have the Queen of Pickles. I'm hungry. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody, the person who's being selfish right now, this is somebody who is very like malicious, like their intent is to be malicious and they come across as malicious. They can be very manipulative and possessive all at the same time. So, okay, now we recognize the source. It's the Queen of Coins in reverse. Tell me more, Spirit. We have the Page of Swords. I said malicious. So, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords both in reverse, this is talking about a man or woman, okay, who is very possessive, and we're talking about relationships with the Two of Cups here, okay? So there's a lot of gossip and two-facedness within this relationship. One or the other, or maybe both, are being manipulative. Like you can, let's see, how do I want to say? It's like all talk, but no bite, is what it is. Somebody just wants control, possessive. I think I used the word entitlement earlier. Yeah, this person is very, very mean, or they can be very mean. And it's had you feeling trapped in you feel like you're trapped in this situation. Maybe this is something that's been long term. Maybe this is a marriage. I don't know. But you're resisting change with the Death in reverse. You're resisting to change anything about it. There's inevitable endings. There's stagnancy within this collaboration. Okay, tell me more. What's going on with Aquarius? We have the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So, okay, so there's two people I'm picking up on in this relationship. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse, man or woman. Okay, so this, right now, all we're focusing on is the archetype of the person, their characteristics, what they represent and who they are. The Queen of Cups is someone who's compassionate, one who's very intuitive in their own way, and they have a lot of empathy for others. That's terrible. To be this kind of person and to have somebody just being selfish towards you, just like if you were to do something nice for them, like bring them food in bed or something like that, they're just, it's almost like they expect it. So I see a lot of one-sidedness in this relationship. So there's definitely need of more effort on one or the other parts. So the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups at the bottom. Okay, I see that the Queen of Cups, the other person who's feeling trapped, man or woman, this person can finds happiness in indulgence, possibly they find happiness with getting together with their friends, and whether it be to get together just to play cards, or you know, all girls card, or all men's card game, you know. I see that is, you have a lot of compassion towards spending your time with other people, and being empathetic towards them, being very like a listening ear for them. I feel like this relationship has you in like a mind fuck, because we have the moon in reverse, and that's all about like confusion, fear, and self-deception. Okay. And I mean, after being in a relationship this long with this sort of treatment, one would feel that way. What else about Aquarius? Guys, please tell me what it is about Aquarius. Oh, I got two. So we have the King of Swords in reverse. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is someone who's very okay, so I'm picking up that the Queen of Pentacles is actually a man who is, I mean, it could be a female, but with this king, so anyway, let's let go of the gender and focus on the archetype. The King of Swords in reverse is very manipulative, can be very verbally abusive, belittling, very, very controlling. So there we go again with the entitlement. Yep, let's see. And then the second card was the Page of Wands. So there's good news. There's good news on the way when it comes to this King of Swords in reverse. This person or the other person in the relationship may have some sort of bright idea, or like want to rush in head first to try something new, something different to keep this alive, or this may have something to do with finances. It has something to do with achievement, recognition, and being in the spotlight. Okay? Clarify more for me. What else do I need to know about Aquarius? Spirit, tell me more about Aquarius. Thank you. We have the Nine of Swords here. So, so the one that is being, the one who's being kind of mistreated, but they stay there within that commitment, is feeling very depressed right now. There may be like a heightened Like there may be like a intense anxiety you might be experiencing here lately. If you're dealing with somebody who is very selfish, and I see you feeling hopeless when it comes to this. And it may even be about this grand idea that this King of Swords in reverse has, this very manipulative person. Maybe whatever news that they receive may pique your anxiety. Let's see. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. So, this is deeper. So this Nine of Swords, this person who's feeling depressed and anxiety and feeling hopeless, there's some childhood trauma going on. There's a lot of need of letting go of the past, which is something that I think is something that could possibly, childhood trauma can be very deeply rooted, because I mean, we're constantly aging and growing. So the longer we go without confronting it and dealing with it, the longer, the harder it becomes, I guess you would say, to dig deep and to take it out, to let go of resentments and things like that may have happened in your childhood or as you were growing up. And this person that you are with may be triggering certain things within you that bring you a lot of depression and anxiety due to your childhood trauma. I don't know why I'm getting this, but someone may be experiencing, and this may be a trigger warning, so just be clear on that. Somebody may be someone may have experienced some sexual trauma at a very, very young age, and it is, and they never truly dealt with it, and it projects on their relationship. I don't know why I got the maybe sexual abuse or something like that. But in any matters, this person is in their feelings and feeling all terrible due to what happened as a child and growing up and having trouble moving past it. We have the Emperor. Okay, it could be the Emperor who, a man, the man in the relationship. This person the Emperor is very dependable, very much authority, and they are all about structure and discipline, thinking logically. It may have something to do with an Emperor that is triggering these thoughts within you. Okay. Ace of Swords. I am right on the money. Wow. This is a breakthrough. This is realizing the truth. And only until you realize where these feelings of hopelessness and despair and depression and anxiety are stemming from, once you realize that, then you can start to actually, so you're in the stages of addressing these issues. That either way, I don't like how the person that you're with is treating you. And I'm picking up heavily on a marriage, but I mean, marriage is literally just a piece of paper, but the actual concept and the oath doesn't have to be on paper. Yeah, so leave, you're right. Okay, okay, tell me more, Spirit. We have this Ace of Swords. Okay, we had the Emperor didn't come out, but it was at the bottom of the deck. We have the Empress. So this childhood trauma is, the one who's going through it is a woman, an Empress. Someone who's very nurturing, seeks fairness, wants to grow and expand in many different and creative ways. They want to elevate, but they feel stuck and trapped. Maybe they keep trying and giving chance after chance within the connection. Okay, tell me more. Okay, now I'm getting that this Empress has possibly, due to the mistreatment within the relationship they're in and the resentments that they hold back from their childhood trauma, could be corrupting one's mindset, where like I said, how a childhood's trauma can project either outwards or it can even project inwards. And here it's telling me it's projecting inwards, where one's motives are not right. But it's like trying to fill the void. So I see materialisticness. King of Pentacles in reverse is very materialistic. This person can be corrupt, greedy, all about finances. Okay. Oh no, that was at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. Tell me more about Aquarius. I'm just trying to figure out this storyline. Like I'm seeing it, but okay, Seven of Swords. So realizing the truth about an Empress, I feel like, because I feel like this Empress, or it could be a man, is being very dishonest. Once again, being selfish. This is another card of selfishness. There could have been some cheating or lying or stealing going on. As you can see in this picture, she's got a robe on. There's a man laying here in the bed, and I guess this is her spouse with all these swords in his back. And she's like in a robe clutched like this, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. Don't hate me. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords. Ooh. We have the Knight of Cups, which is a hopeless romantic. This person focuses on idealism, chivalry, things like that. I feel like this Empress felt like her, and change the roles if it needs to be. This woman feels almost like her marriage or her commitment or her relationship is just a hopeless romance. Like she sees no hope in the future for true, genuine happiness. That's what I'm seeing, because, and that's what led to the being dishonest and disloyal. It can come in many forms. Wow. So I'm seeing almost like a foundation that was built on, at the beginning, happiness. Yeah, that can definitely be it. Not showing one's true colors. You know, at the beginning, not being authentic at the beginning, wearing a mask, and then once you're around this person or with this person or not around them, they're different, like way different. So I don't know if one can recognize this, being in a state like that needs a lot of healing work to be done from childhood trauma. Let's see more. What else is going on with Aquarius? Whoa, it came out in the upright, but what was it? The Seven of Wands. So we just had the Seven of Swords, and now we have the Seven of Wands. So this person is standing their ground. They're being defiant when it comes to their convictions. Like they're standing their ground and saying, no, it's not my fault, or they're putting the blame elsewhere. Rather than looking within. Tell me more about this Seven of Wands, Spirit. We have the Three of Swords. So maybe this Seven of Wands once again, the Three of Swords, it talks about trauma. Someone's heart's broken. They're in sorrow. It's telling you to stand your ground, though. are they in sorrow about? Oh, maybe the fact that one did not stand their ground. And now within the relationship, there is some sort of financial collapse. There's money disputes. This could be a family fallout. I'm definitely getting family here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's at the bottom of the deck. So there's someone who's very heartbroken, and their sorrow reflects as defiance and standing their ground. Even if they have caused a family fallout over money. That's what I see. I'm gonna have to go get my girls in just a minute. They're inside. There. Okay, so we have a lot of synchronicities, the 7s, the 3s. We have the 3 of Wands, which is all about holding on to the past. You're unhappy with the choices that you have made. You may actually be moving and returning home. That's what I'm seeing. Or maybe you're unhappy with the choices that you have made and contributed when it comes to some sort of dynamic of people having a fallout, or most definitely family. Then we have the 10 of Swords, so 10-10. Wow. And they're both in reverse. So 10 of Swords is pretty much someone surviving a disaster. It's saying the worst is over, and there's a need to rise above whatever this is that's holding you back, that ensued in the past. And like I said, this could be you or the other person. Let go of the choices you made in the past. Let go of that and focus on what needs to be mended at this time, if that's what you want. We have Judgment in reverse. This is all about doubting yourself. You're in an ongoing cycle that will never change unless you confront it head on. And with the Judgment, this is saying that you're ignoring your calling. You're repeating mistakes, and you're having a lot of doubt within yourself. Okay, guys, I gotta go in and get my little one. I'm gonna try and pause it here and come back to it. But if I don't, I will, I'll come back on a little bit later, but I'll possibly come back to Aquarius so I can finish this reading. So sorry I had to cut it quick with you guys. I will get to you to finish this. There is definitely a message that someone needs to hear in this. And until then, y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all soon.